If you're feeling tired of struggling to attract high-paying clients to your business, then you're definitely in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the exact strategies that I've used to transform my business to start attracting high-paying clients. But first, in case you're new here, my name is Jeanette and I'm the founder of the Women's Entrepreneurial Network, and this channel is all about providing you with the latest tips, strategies, and nuggets to help you launch, build, and grow your online business. So be sure to hit subscribe if that sounds like a bit of your jam. Now, when I first started my online business, I was definitely struggling like a lot of new business owners do. I had a really good business model, but attracting high-paying clients was something that I literally couldn't figure out how to do. And I really remember feeling like I was a little bit stuck in a rut, and like everyone else knew something that I didn't know. But one thing that I did know was that I was willing to like stay the course and figure out exactly what it is that I needed to do to get those results and start bringing in those higher paying clients. And then one morning while I was sipping my coffee, it hit me and I realized that getting high paying clients wasn't about luck. It was literally about strategy and it was about mindset. So I decided to shake things up and try some different things, which is pretty much what I'm going to be getting into during this video. But before we dive in, I just want to address a couple of common misconceptions that often trip us up and lead us off course when it comes to trying to woo those higher paying customers. So the first misconception is that price is everything. So many entrepreneurs believe that lowering their price is pretty much the key to attracting high-paying clients, and think that offering steep discounts is pretty much something that they can use to draw new customers in. Now, don't get me wrong, being able to price your products or services competitively is super essential, but it's not the sole factor, because when you're targeting high-paying clients, what you need to keep in the forefront of your mind is that those people who are willing to pay more are the people who prioritize value over price. So misconception number 2 is that one size fits all. So again, some people mistakenly assume that a single product or service offering is going to cater to all clients, which includes higher paying clients. But this has not been the case in my experience. So customization is absolutely essential when you're charging more for your products, right? And this is because each client is unique and each client is ultimately going to be seeking a tailored solution that's specific to their own needs and challenges. So if you want to charge a higher price point, you need to be able to meet your customers where they are in their journey, right? And give them exactly what it is that they need at that point to get to their destination or their desired outcome or desired result. Okay, so misconception number 3 is thinking that clients are just going to find you. Where that is not going to happen. Waiting for high paying clients to magically discover your business without actually spending time on marketing or networking is pretty much wishful thinking. So attracting them requires proactive marketing, strategic outreach, and also building a strong online presence to attract your target market. Right, so now we've got that out of the way, what I'm going to do next is share some things that I did to begin attracting those high paying customers to my business. And the first one is that I became extremely confident about my offering. So one of the first things I realized on my journey was the importance of knowing myself and my business inside out. And this is because attracting higher paying clients pretty much starts with a deep understanding of what it is that you offer and how you can specifically solve their problems. So what I did is took some time to reflect on my unique value proposition and worked on creating a compelling pitch that focused on the transformation that I was offering. And then next, I got out there and started networking. So once I felt confident in my messaging, I got out there and literally just started speaking to people. So I decided to spend quite a bit of time building some meaningful relationships with other like-minded entrepreneurs and also potential clients. And this was pretty much a game changer for my business. Now, what I learned quite quickly is that high-paying clients are often going to come through referrals and also through word of mouth. So I made it my business to start attending networking events, and I also joined a few industry-specific groups and started to connect with influential people in my industry. And then what happened was pretty awesome, actually. People started reaching out to me to speak at summits and other events, which of course began to build my credibility, not just with potential customers, but also with my peers. Okay, so next, in today's digital age, your online presence is super important, which is why I had to make it my mission to increase and share valuable content on both my social media pages and also my blog, which allowed me to showcase my expertise and also the success stories that I was able to create for my customers in my business. So an important thing to keep in mind is that when it comes to high paying clients, what they want to see is that you are able to achieve the results that you're promising you're going to be able to achieve. So they want to know they're going to get a good return on their investment, right? So if you want to attract more people of this demographic, you need to make sure that they can find, success stories on your platform, and that you're sharing those transformations that you're able to provide for those people that work with you. Okay, so moving on to trust. Now, trust building is an essential part of attracting any clients, whether they're high paying or low paying. And one common mistake that I see people make is trying to rush the process. Building trust pretty much takes time. So you need to be prepared to provide a huge amount of value and being consistent and showing genuine care for your potential clients' needs, because before anyone's going to pay a large investment or any investment, they really need to feel like they trust you and they trust your promises and that you know what you're doing and that you know what you're talking about. People are not just going to hand you their credit cards without you building up that initial trust, unless you have a one-in-a-lifetime viral offer that no one and their dog can resist, right? But that's probably unlikely. You're going to have to build the trust to get people to trust you enough to spend money with you, to invest in you, to invest in your services. Remember that trust is pretty much the foundation of any successful business relationship. Okay, now let's speak about pricing, which is a topic that can make a lot of people break into a cold sweat. So to attract high-paying clients, you're going to need to make sure that you price your services or products with confidence. You need to believe in your services, and you need to really be in alignment with what you are charging for them. So you need to know that they are worth the price that you are charging, because if they are not, if they fall short in any way, or if you lack that confidence, it's going to be very difficult for you to attract that higher caliber of clientele, because they're literally going to see it on you. They're going to hear it in your messaging and they'll know, basically. So if you don't think or believe that, what you're selling is worth the price, then no one else is going to believe it. So you really do need to make sure that you consider the value or transformation you're offering, and then price your product or service accordingly. Don't overprice, but at the same time, don't underprice. So you have to get it right. So this really does warrant some time and kind of understanding and focus on your part. I learned very early on that underpricing can actually drive customers away. So that's again something that I definitely wanted to share in this video. And this is pretty much because sometimes if you underprice your services, it can kind of give the impression of lower quality or lower value. As human beings, we're kind of in that mind where we're like, well, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is too good to be true. So again, make sure that your pricing strategy reflects the value that you're actually offering. And then next is leveraging testimonials. And I mentioned this earlier, but high-paying clients love to see proof of your capabilities, which is why collecting and showcasing testimonials from your satisfied customers needs to be one of your top priorities. So for me personally, I've used real-life success stories as really powerful social proof to help assure my potential customers that I would go above and beyond to deliver on the promises that I'm making to them. And let's be real, people do what people do. So if you have customers that are singing your praises, then that's most likely going to result in other people deciding to invest in your services too. Lastly, don't be afraid to ask for the sell. One of the biggest mistakes that we make as entrepreneurs is not asking for what we want. If you're looking to attract high-paying clients, don't be afraid to make your intentions clear. You want to be asking for referrals. You want to be pitching your services confidently, and also express how you can add value to someone's life or to someone's business. In my journey to push my business forward, what I've learned is that attracting high-paying clients isn't about fancy events or superficial gestures. It's about genuine connections, creating valuable content, fair pricing, and also the support of a satisfied client base, right? So a community. My journey has never been about overnight success. I've never experienced it, unfortunately, but it has been a journey of trial and error and figuring out what is working and what is not working to be able to grow and attract those clients that you want to attract. And if that's higher paying clients, then you need to figure out where in your business is not aligned with who you're trying to attract. So that, whether that's your messaging, whether that's your branding, or whether that's your actual offer, you need to work out what it is that your customers want and what it is that will make them confidently buy from you at that higher price point. Remember that attracting high-paying clients is pretty much about strategy and mindset. Mindset being, for me, even more important than strategy, because if you're confident about the value and the transformation that you're able to offer through your products and services, then you're going to find it easier to create a message, to create a business and a brand that attracts those higher paying clients. Again, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try new strategies. You know, if I can do it, you can do it. And using the steps in this video is definitely what is going to help you get there quicker. So if you found this video useful, don't forget to hit subscribe to receive more videos like this one that are going to help you to be overwhelmed and create a thriving online business. Now, I'd love to continue this conversation with you, so let me know in the comments which strategies you've tried in the past or that you're trying now and what's worked best for you and your business. Until next time, keep shining bright, stay fabulous, and keep aspiring to attract those higher paying clients that are going to be able to change the trajectory of your business. Ciao.